Today, May 18, 2026. Welcome to this Monday edition of our program, Voice of Gedeh 88.5, the voice of the people, the voice of the voiceless, the voice of Grand Gedeh County, the voice of Gedeh 88.5. Me, guys, operating from the telecom community here in Zoido, Grand Gedeh County. Today, face the issue is coming up on this station from Monday to Friday, same time, same station, same people, same county, same country, same continent. Today's edition will be specific, looking at the site. The focus today will be on the Totman Wilson Institute, around the facility, the vicinity, the land, the property of the Totman Wilson Institute. But again, we'll be pointing out the high degree of corruption by city corporation, Grand Gedeh County. The Zwedu City Corporation has established, validated the debate that this corporation, this administration of Makali Granda, they have violated the code of conduct for public officials, and that nobody under this administration should trust the Zwedu City Corporation. On the ground that the officials of the Zwedu City Corporation, some of the officials have involved themselves into the high degree of corrupt practice. Stay tuned. We'll discuss that this evening. Personality check, special recognition. We want to again, because the only way we can know that the superintendent is in the county except from a car. So in the superintendent of Grand Gedeh County back to the we just say most of it because we are because the last time we saw the superintendent was somewhere around the YMCA office in Monrovia. So we want to welcome the superintendent back in this county, Grand Gedeh County, that he should be and we now should be welcoming him to Monrovia, or the people within most of other counties should be welcoming the superintendent there. But we are now welcoming the superintendent back to Grand Gedeh County. When he is he doesn't say to the again, honorable superintendent, welcome back to the county. We saw your car today passing around Grand Gedeh County, Zwedu specifically here. So we know that you have traveled the 486 kilometer route from Mosurado County, cross-cutting some counties in Liberia, specifically to be exact and to inform the world that you travel from Mosurado County to Margibi County, from Margibi County to Bon County, from Bon County to Nima County, and say goodbye to the people of Lay, and then the Cecil River Bridge coming to Bytown. From Cecil River Bridge, you travel 80 kilometers to come to Zwedu. You are now by the chain people. Officially, where you have your residence and your office. We are again hoping to see you at your office tomorrow morning. We're not coming there. We're just hoping that you're going to go do the government people work, because tomorrow is the day of the 19th of May 2020. So we are here. The way you left or how we looking. And then we planning to change from the way you left off, because Grand Gedeh County should progress. But again, today, for your information, we are now discussing the high degree of corruption in the Zwedu City Corporation versus the Totman Wilson Institute. That will be our conversation this evening, so that you can call you the graduate of the President of the Republic of Liberia, as that making you to be the executive branch first focus person in Grand Gedeh County. Even though for the past 3 years now we are here to receive from you government policy and what government been doing to the people, for the people, by the people of the Republic of Liberia, as part of your responsibilities. County. And now forgetting about the long-awaited report. Honorable Superintendent, with all due respect, you're working for the people of Grand Jide County and Liberia. The 2025 report you will make it. I don't care what happened. You either take it or you leave it. 2025 report, even if you're not superintendent of Grand Jide County, will make sure that the government institution responsible to do compliance management, they will ask you for 2025 report. That is a responsibility that with the oath that you took, you work for the people of Liberia, work for the people of Grand Jide. Your official from local government are going around calling the county council members so they can have a meeting and find a way forward that it will not help them. It will not even help your administration. In Grand Jide County, this time, gone are those days where people just use the local leaders, anything they say, then that's it. But with all due respect, in a very civil manner, with debate, not confrontation, the 2025 comprehensive report Grand Jide County, where you manage the affairs of this county, budgetary-wise, by way of project implementation. Honorable Superintendent, we want to know how many concessions that are going on in our county. What are their involvement? If we have company, what are they cutting loss from the county and exporting it? What should be, what will be community benefit? We have many companies in this county. We don't want to know the numbers of kilograms of gold that they are taking, but based upon their placement by law, honor our law by mines and energy. What they are taking from here, what belongs to the affected community, what they need to do, and how will that benefit the people of Grand Jide County. We also need to know, and we can only know that from your annual report, that how far we are right now. With regard to water and sanitation, health and hygiene, purpose in our county and country, can we now rely on our health system in this county here? How far we are since the derivation of the referral hospital in Grand Jide County, how far we are? What happened to the hospital now? What is government plan? What government planning to do to that hospital? Society health team, they move there now, or they not move there here. They need to pass that by you, and then you are informing the people of Grand Jide County. Agriculture and economic revitalization. How many agricultural projects we have in this county? How many NGOs that are operating in Grand Jide County doing agricultural activity? The agricultural coordinator and her team members need to tell you that you are ventilating that by the people of Grand Jide County. Almost two. Superintendent Joy is different from revenue. We don't want to know whether you visited other council member offices in Monrovia, because you put your picture from YMCA building. Whether you go discuss developmental activity, you not go discuss developmental activity. They report for Grand Jide County, and again, Honorable Superintendent, your administration is in complete violation of the Local Government Act on the ground that from October last year, the draft budget to the country needed to have been submitted. The reason why we say needed to have been submitted because you did not do that. And according to our law, your administration should have submitted that report, that budget draft to the county council for revision. And you and your administration needed to have defended what should be put in a particular budget for development activity in Grand Jide County. You did not do that until the year ended. 5 months now in the new year. We are now going to May 2026. We are still here from the county council to see the budget for this year. 5 months gone now. Nothing has been done in Grand Jide County. The county council is still asking you for a report. So we need our report, Honorable Superintendent. All due respect, and in line with our law. Remember that Liberia is a country of law. Now, you sign it. That report still got to go back to the place. Your men can see when you live in the country, nobody know who acting in the country, who not acting in the country. We just sitting out here. And you created the condition one day that they ask some people. Don't be surprised that they ask Zakba in the streets, Zakba hotel, people say, she the acting superintendent for the country, because we can't hear anything from any of the media institutions who is acting. as a county superintendent, you know the county need to be one with a superintendent. Chief, welcome back to one minute past 9 p.m. here in our country and county. The station you are tuning into is the voice of the people, the voice of the voiceless, the voice of Gedeh 88.5 mega voice. Remember now, debate, confrontation. So you know, you're current with not be loud, we say talking war. And you know the good thing, we want you all to do this. You play a sound. I mean, anytime you can just switch it off and put it back on when you want to. Because when we start a debate now, the rest of the other people in Grand Gedeh can they should not just bear. I mean, they should not bear the pin for that thing because you don't want to listen to all talking on current. Then you call the current, you put everybody in that. They're not correct at that. When as an administrator, it is important that you do what is required by law. 3 years ago, nobody from city corporation can come on radio to tell people about city ordinance. But you're just going around harassing business people, intimidating them, molesting them. That a result when you get a certain mayor that want everything. Nobody know the real job you want. You want to be paramount, you want to be client, you want to be commissioner, you want to be statutory superintendent, you want to be development superintendent. So when you want everything and that your performances can be too poor. You got officers on the field are going around harassing, molesting, intimidating people. Personality check. We in the educational sector, now City Corporation versus Tottenham Wilson Institute. Who owns the land? That the conversation tonight on Voice of Gedeh 88.5. On the program issue. Good morning. Good afternoon based upon location. When you're monitoring us, we make it easy now. All the people that get Android phone, just go to Google Play Store. You know, you search for Voice of Gedeh. When you type in Voice of Gedeh, you see the application will come. You just install it on your phone. You just on your phone now. Anytime you can just click on it, you listen to us direct live. And just play second, you can try now on your Android phone. As soon as you get how they call it, you get data on your phone. Just go to Play Store, Google Play Store. You search for Voice of Gedeh. Just type in Voice of Gedeh will come. You just click on it. You install it, you get it straight. We know business, we're moving ahead. Nothing for us without us. Anything about Grand Gedeh candidate about Grand Gedeh background people. When you are setting mayor well. Liberia is the only country around us here that is very government official in Liberia. It's very easy to repeat them. In other countries around here, it's difficult to repeat government official. I will not tell you that it can't happen, but I mean, only by the grace of God. Because when you serve, you move on. There are other people that they less continuing. You know how many Grandians here and that are even out that mean well for this country repeated. The very first thing, the mistakes that the Unity Party government continue, Unity Party people, you're listening. The mistake you made that to repeat some of your past officials. You repeated them 3 years ago now. What did you get from them? The only things that I can say now in the county, they are assigned in the county, they can say now in the people. So in your own party, for more especially for Grand Gedeh County, that means that the reason why Unity Party in Grand Gedeh County, they don't recruit people. Only one set of party officials you hire around here. When regime change, as soon as they are lucky the party win election, these same people they are repeated, they come back to the same positions again. At the end of the day, they don't do anything good for the country. So Grand Gedeh County will continue to remain a debt that we should not pray for. Only the mentality. 2029 election again, the day our party come back again, they repeat the same people, and Grand Gedeh will still remain a debt. Because the people that will win parliament position, that they will ask the question, who you think we can put to the position in your country, they will select people, then they start bringing voting based, and everybody will not vote for you. Everybody will not vote for you. We're just looking at you the way you're plenty, all of you say you're aspiring, you're this and that, all the kind of thing. Anybody need that we hear that they want to contest in Grand Gedeh County 2029 will wear your name down, you get space to voice. See what you can do for them, what you can do for them, you can come right here, we can do business. The radio station, another radio station, one politician was saying, I said, don't allow Paul to go to the radio station at beginning. I didn't see that politician yesterday. No, my man, when you get 4 kilo of cocoa, you give it to Mosi people, it not mean that you can come to the place and control the radio station. You can't do it. Let's go back to business. Select corporation will not forget about your the conversation tonight, set a corporation and Tottenham Western Institute who owns the land. And you know the result of the discussion they've been having, it created a condition where the business people, they are molested, harassed, and intimidated. That which is not good. Every time the Grandians, some people should not be the one in Grand Gedeh County to be molesting, harassing, and intimidating business people. It's not correct. People that are here to contribute to our human resource development of this country, to contribute to the business sector of this country, they are being harassed. And just imagine, say the corporation are under the obligation that the reason for which no radio station in the Republic of Nigeria in a place should be a country, country, that they have on any of their radio stations here. They ever had jinkos, programs that people will be educated unsettled ordinary. They don't want to do it because when they tell you, then you will know your rights. You know exactly what you're supposed to do. Why you then they will not continue to carry on the corruption that they are carrying on. But it is disappointing that certain corporation will be involved into the high degree of corruption. That has been very bad indeed. The reason for that is because the certain mayor is not paying attention to the position that was given to her. In as much as she not pay attention to the position, people are working with her. She don't even do performance appraisal. I don't even know. She don't walk around. She's not a manager but walk about. So what are people then doing in the field? What they're not doing? Some of them, what they are doing in the field is terrifying indeed. That if you go around, because business people, they are your partner in progress. They are the one that will transform this city. You know, sometimes when they gave you the position, you go around. Someday you walk around to Sino County, go to Greenville, meet with the Greenville City Mayor, and see how Greenville City look like. You can take, because traveling may you reach in knowledge. It gives you cultural experience. Sometimes you go to Nima, you go to Ganta, or you go to Saniquity. They don't have to call you for workshop. Sometimes you go there, you talk to the city mayor for Saniquity. You go there, you see all of good things. You say, how are you surviving with some of these things? The person will tell you how they are managing. You come back and bring the good idea. You can be able to use it in your city. Go to Mafia. See also Randall County. Ask the city mayor for Peaceville, for Bentor, for Monrovia. How are you surviving with regard to cleaning the city? That person will sit with you. They will provide their own pieces of advice. Then you sell that by the city council. So you don't have a city council. Council, the independent city council will tell you that no, they will not do that thing. They see with the superintendent cleverly along with the county education officer, they dissolve the county school board at today. They can just know in the end dismiss principal and demote principal. That the superintendent not able to do anything in your county. That they play a county education officer go and demoted principal because the mesco of corruption. Then you stay sitting downtown. Jesus Christ or to wait down. You win. Now at the Tottenham Western Institute, when you are at the TWR compound, that TWR learner, everybody know all before even some all were born. When you are on a football field, all the kind of thing, besides that coming to where they had a black factory. We know of that place for the Tottenham Western Institute. The reason why we know that place for the Tottenham Western Institute, because Tottenham Western Institute came that place and then doing business with people who are there, who are still there. So automatically that to Tottenham Western from the core all the way to the black factory. TW have been interacting with the people there. All the people are there been paying their rental fee to Tottenham Western Institute. If it will take it from 2024, let's just take it from the past 2 years. If that place is belonging to City Corporation, then why would the City Corporation for the past 2 years allow the Tottenham Western Institute to sit to that place there and say owner of the? Now there's a question. If that place, the City Corporation will not, and just imagine the disappointing thing that I heard from the City Corporation, that place is a proposed suite. More so they play the black factory end. So if the place is a proposed suite, they play the proposed suite and will get the play to the men. So City Corporation is giving proposed suite and alley to business people. Can you just imagine? That's what I told official. Proposed suite will give it to the men to do business there. So you're giving proposed suite to people. You're giving alley to people. Okay, let's go into business. Now the business partner to that place, Mr. Elijah Smith, has been to that place there now for years. Since early Larry J, Mr. Elijah Smith to that place been doing his business. All right. Do you no? Remember, your way there where you're calling business. Your way there where you're calling business will open the line. Where you're calling business. So Mr. Elijah Smith have been doing business to that place. Before then, when I eat Black Factory, I get a tire shop and all the kind of thing like that. Working in the place. Now in the end come, say the corporation say, "Mama, go squat down to that place." But in the end, can he noticed that place for Tottenham Wilson Institute. So he started to do business with Tottenham Wilson Institute. The former president, Ellen Johnson said, "Are we starting our Madam Richard Khan massacre?" What's the sitting there? The regime change he left. The Congress for the Coalition for Democratic administration came. He started doing business. He improved the business. Now it become Black Factory. Tottenham Wilson Institute is still doing business with the people as their property. Then everybody on planet Earth know in Grand Jeddah County know. Some of you that were here before our generation arrived are aware that play that for Tottenham Wilson Institute. It is playing for TDBA. And businesses will not be transacted by TDBA. By the administrations of the Tottenham Wilson Institute. Now, so Mr. Elijah Smith have been paying rent to that place. And I think Mr. Elijah Smith should not be harassing. And that is our mission vision statement to speak for the people that don't have voice. They have voice. Their voices have been marginalized. Intimidating them. They've been paying. Now he's betraying the situation where say the corporation can go there harassing, intimidating. Tottenham Wilson Institute can go there and communicate with him and say, "Look, this is our property. You need to be able to do business with us." And he said, "Yes." Who then men should go pay money to now? Then pay money to how they call it? To Tottenham Wilson Institute. Regime change. The first United Party brought the people back. They saw the men business growing. They said, "Mama, you gotta do business with. You gotta come." They start intimidating the men with summon. Will summon you, will summon you, will summon you. He doesn't know what the summon is. He turned a friend. Now, say the corporation official went to him and took an amount of $300 United States for him. And the purpose for that $300 United States was for the chairman. Say the corporation official went to him. They took $300 United States from him for squatter right permit on Tottenham Wilson Institute land. Say the corporation people went there and took $300 United States from a businessman already doing business administration. They went there. They took $300 United States from him for a period of 1 year. I don't know squatter right people can whether you don't have an agreement. So it's just ordinary receipt. And Sete Corporation as a corporation in the Republic of Liberia, this agency that we know to be a legal institution will not have official receipt. That they will get their official name passing around people ordinary and coordinate receipt without stamp. And taking money from people, that is a high degree of corruption. These things can happen when you don't have a superintendent. Because the superintendent should make sure that people are not molested, harassed, and intimidated in the county. From the meetings where people will be making reports. They said they may just sitting down and get people identify or business partner in progress to start interacting with them and start asking them, how are my agents coming in the field interacting with you? This is the receipt that was produced by City Corporation official, Mr. James Mimi. Just imagine, 300 United States dollars, this was the receipt that was issued. So then you can be able to read, following our conversation here on our pages, you can be able to read the receipt. Now, the receipt was dated May 1, 2026. And they received from Mr. Smith Elijah the sum of 300 United States dollars. The purpose May 1, 2026 to May 1, 2027. You pay in cash, amount paid 300 United States dollars, amount balance 0. This announcement said this receipt was signed by Mr. James Mimi. See Jim Mimi here. Then guess what? Mr. Jim Mimi put here SEC. SEC. Jim Mimi. What you call SEC? SIGNED. For SEC. SEC. Eh? Samunwa Emergency Commission. I think you go right to the place. Because what SEC mean for? That what SEC stand for now. You can interpret SEC the way you want to interpret it. Sessional Emergency Commission. Just imagine. This receipt that doesn't have a special booklet or sheet from the Zwedu City Corporation. This thing was issued by Mr. James Mimi, one of the most senior officials from the Zwedu City Corporation will issue it. Will issue the kind of receipt to a businessman. And in the end to come, he stamped the receipt at the back. Who does that? Stamp the receipt at the back. Then again, when people come back say, no, mama, you got to come back. Let him pray. You're not correcting. Then you can't again put it right in front here again. The stamps are not even showing. Then you put it there. So what kind of thing is that? You issue the manifest receipt, no stamp on it. They got to call you back. The receipt doesn't have stamp. You put stamp at the back. So you can't put stamp at the back. Can't put the stamp in front. You put the stamp in front, it's not even clear. They cannot receive the stamp. Renowned institution. Now, only basis will issue a squatter right permit receipt taking 300 United States dollars from a businessman. Not even on an official or receipt booklet. You validated the debate already. So if you want us now to go further, when you come in, City Corporation have finance department. The finance officer should be able to transact financial business on behalf of the institution. That's what the government law say. Say you're occupying position, you don't even know the code of conduct, you don't know the popular financial management law of this republic. If you are a program person, you go and discuss program activity. If the business partner need to pay, then they go to your finance the zone that they place a actually for City Corporation. Mr. Jim Mimi should go and discuss with them men. When you reach to the issue of monetary discussion, that somebody can pay money, then Mr. Jim Mimi should direct the men to the finance department, say, go to our office, go to the finance department and pay. The next time the inspector come on the fee, they will ask for your receipt. Then the business person will go to the finance department, or the finance team will come on the, and then they will get a person official receipt with the Zwedu City Corporation letterhead. Then that letterhead will get the stamp of the finance department or the institution with the finance people signing that what the law say, anything other than that that's a high degree of corruption. So the Zwedu state officials are involved in corrupt. You see how you're looking there? So why you will be running the country here being very corrupt? This is a receipt. You able to carry the receipt in front of magistrate, how they call it, share dwell? You able to carry in front of Jawan? You able to carry it even to Mose Bayan from the Labrador National Police headquarters? To say you want to challenge the debate? You receive. So why you're confusing the citizen, you're confusing the business people, you're harassing business people, you're intimidating them, you're molesting them. Who authorized you to get the people they receive for squatter right permit? That place belonging to Tottenham Western Institute on the ground that let's move by again to Tottenham Western Institute. The reason why we say that place not belonging to City Corporation, it belonging to the Tottenham Western Institute. Then I want you to be very specific with a particular business person. I will go to the other business people. But let me be very specific again to the particular businessman I was talking about in the first place. The communication from Tottenham Western Institute, I will take it back as far as to Mr. Brown Barney. Where I will take it from. Y'all get the people May 1, 2026 to May 1, 2027. Get them squatter right permit. And took $300 US from the same man. But let me tell you, far by December 13, 2024, from the document in our possession. What Tottenham Western Institute did, and besides 18 every month to how they call it, to Tottenham Western Institute family, to the administration. And then he paid in a sum of some 30,000 in Allison's dollar. I mean, Liberian dollar, 30,000 Liberian dollar. He paid 30,000 Liberian. You pay $18 US every month. This day, because he is aware of this institute. I think that we have played there. When you come in to challenge the debate, ask the other people there around. Don't bring any Mosepi and person. Don't go to any Mosepi and person here and tell them say, how they call it, or don't bring 80 bond or 90 bond person. They will not tell you how to play or looking there. Start taking it from Guajari and group. Then they will tell you the particular place. About them, all the kind of thing. Then they will tell you a particular place there where the road pass and all the kind of thing in that who that place belongs to. But again, the specification and the validation of the debate will be from the communication written by the Tottenham Western Institute family to know that that place belongs to TWR. And they may have been paying. Other people been paying. So let me read the communication Tottenham Western Institute to tell you that the city corporation were young men, and we should stop doing that. Tottenham Western Institute, P.O. Box 121, White Avenue, Zwedu City, Grand Gedeh County. Yeah, let me show you how the paper here. Yeah, for before I can be able to read it, so I can feel that. The thing what I'm reading and I'm what they call it. Yeah. So the people around the world can be able to see it. I just one letter there. Yeah, all the other communication. All the kind of thing like that. Tottenham with communication 19 right. All right. Let me read it. Now, Mr. Elijah Smith. I want to be specific with the businessman. I will come to the other people. Mr. Elijah Smith, Tottenham Western Institute tenant. Now, how they address it? Tottenham Western Institute tenant. Now, I received go take 300 UF from them. I don't know why you all reduce yourself. So the rest Unity Party people brought you here to damage the image of the government. And President Joseph Newman Boakai, a decent character in the history of this country and county. Unity Party official for Grand Gedeh County. You're sitting down here, and they got people here that undermining the stability of this government. You're not talking. County, you're sitting down here and listening to all these things about the people, molesting. So why your oversight? What a law-making and representation you have in the county? When you're ready, as soon as you come to the LRB 400,000 then you want LRB energy. You're just talking LRB energy all day. Yeah, your own people here now molesting, running beyond business people and things there around here. Government Western Institute. Mr. Elijah Smith, TWR campus, White Avenue, Zwadu City, Grand Gedeh County, Republic of Liberia. Dear Mr. Smith, December 13, 2024. December 13, 2024. Dear Mr. Smith, reference letter of warning prior to invasion. That is reference letter of warning prior to invasion. Greetings. We, the administration of the school, inform you that all occupants of the Tottenham Western Institute land or facility are requested to flee where you are situated. Presented on or before October 31, 2025. This letter was written December 13, 2024, asking the tenant to vacate the place where they are occupying on or before October 31, 2025. From December 13, 2024, this letter was written to them, asking them by 2025, October 31, they should be able to move. What is the reason? Reason, the government of Liberia has selected our school, TWR, to build additional annexes predicated on the government selection. She mandated the minister and the deputy minister for administration and the Ministry of Education to access the school campus for the construction of additional annexes on the campus. After the assessment in October of this year, they identified the core field in the area you are occupying or residing for the construction of the annex. Development and improvement of Tottenham Western field, and all of these facilities will be engulfed in a fence. We are in empathy with you for the decision reached by the government in collaboration with the Ministry of Education and partners for you to leave from this premises for the improvement the school. Based on the decision, we are soliciting your cooperation to vacate the school land with ease. And this was signed by Mr. James Doyle, Secretary, TWR Campus School. Then again, approved, Mr. Brian K. Barry, Supervising Principal, Tottenham Western Institute. That was December 2024, December 13, 2020, or the particular communication here that the two persons, Mr. James Dwayne name was written here, Secretary, but then you see on the photocopy here, the Nancy Brown Barry signed the communication. All right. For this memo, that same communication will also send no English change from that communication. That communication, as you can see here, and mine again, now be reminded on Mr. Smith communication, you can see here the rate Mr. Smith paid You see, a 30,000 Liberian dollars were paid as his rent. And this was the 18th of December 2024. Amen. He paid December 18, 2024. After the roll 13, 2024, the 30,000 that they validated here were paid December 18, 2024. All right. Now only Mr. Smith alone, the TWR, I'm sure, land there belonging to Tottenham Western Institute. 2024, they wrote the polo different apple because government selected apple to build one under there. The school that government is supposed to build to that place. The other letter to Mr. J. Sedi Gallo, TWR tenant at the same Kofi Ottawa, December 13, 2024. And it carried the same content, the same explanation. This letter was again signed and approved. It was signed by Mr. James Joel, Secretary, Tottenham Western Institute compound, or campus school. And then it was approved by Mr. Brown K. Buddy, Supervising Principal, Tottenham Western Institute. The next, all the communications were issued on the 18th of December 2024. The next communication goes to Madame Marie To. She one of the tenant. All right. Then the other letter again go to the Kofi agent. They want to say Kofi agent. The particular communication go to the Kofi agent. Then the last one again, it goes to Mr. Emmanuel T. Parker, tenant, Tottenham TWR Campus West Avenue. So these are business people that they have been dealing with, that they are dealing with. Now, so they want the people to move on to the place. When you go there, you not see code there now, it is based upon the communication that they have from the place. And remember now, that school business, that annex, it came about in the place, and again we told the people that of a year that they were willing to divert that project and carry in the market to former Senator Marshall A. Denny school that you're building and not complete. We put it inside again, that in there, you just do some kind of way to that place, they not carry it to that place there. Now that we now want that school to be built, but government constructed, not government rehabilitated, not government completion. Because when you do that, then the balance money, they put them say take it. That we will not want anybody to take anything. Grand Gedeh County project to construct from foundation all the way to superstructure completion and dedication. Man, this is something that people started, they are onto it. So now, these letters that was given to the tenant clearly explain us that that place belonging to Tottenham Western Institute. When we're telling people here that Mr. Brown K. Barry did not do well for the Tottenham Western Institute, Freeman, who is the county education officer, and deputized by Mr. Bota Kluma, who is the administrative assistant and acting CEO at the time, who went to that particular program, that turning over program, that did not do well for the people of Grand Gedeh County by being in a hurry that the men did not turn over properly. The people say we're talking something not correct. You see, these are things. They got partners there that they are dealing with. When you're going in, they not do a proper thing. They say 7,000 naira, not even correct 6,000 naira in the place. They not even correct 6,000 naira in the place. So now, where the city corporation came from now to say they're taking money from them, why should they be taking money from them? Every time Tottenham Western Institute been doing business with the people, if they play for you, why all the so because they put repeated you. Anytime you see development somewhere, you just go, see it's correct. Why are you doing it for? Why will you go without the official receipt booklet of the city corporation? You go do business on behalf of the city corporation. Why are you not carrying that official receipt booklet? Why the fund ask people not going there? And then so it means that anybody from city corporation can go and go do financial business with anybody? Or they get financial team there We notice we have so the financial officer is not doing financial business. When your kid back to the country to do video pageant, or what is your kid to do? Your kid to help the people of Grand Nigeria country, or what you're really kid to do here? You're not able to judge your offending what you're not listening and all the kind of thing. Anytime they say government, new government get there, you're just putting people in that you get portfolio in your hand passing around. Judge and not mean well for this country. You're broke. As soon as they see somebody putting one blood down, they go there. So the thing you're doing now, that certain ordinary education you're providing, it actually belongs to certain corporation. The question here is, what happened with the letters being written by Tottenham Western Institute? You can't say that place is an alley. So why you get alley to people? You can't say the place is proposed to why you get no people now that surveying play design for them. So when you're laying, you're not surveying it mean that they play not for you. Don't do that. So you able right now to go to the palace and say you not see the D here for the palace. So you want to go take place from there? When Toto take their place to the center square there, when Senate Corporation get up there to Toto, the time you get because you empower that time you get the place to Toto, you get to Toto the melody. See around the place from the Methodist church, they're coming all the way going to the gas station there. See how you made a place, money business. When mentally people ready to develop that place, all the people you get started right away, what you do to them? What do you will say to the people? So when people talk, then you okay and say that the thing that bringing Grand Nigeria backward, that delay the progress of this country. That the thing that is even in poor in the budget say he get nothing. Yeah, Grand Nigeria country. But again, remember that debate, not confrontation. We are debating the issue because we are doing sector rectifications. In every sector, those things that are not in line with the laws of the republic, we need to say personality. You go get a man receipt to $300 US from the man. Then the receipt now, your official receipt booklet. You get your official year. And they just going around when they see any business person, they take money from them, they say that in the city. You're not doing anything for people, for the business people. You're just taking money from them. Why? If you say the most senior government of Seneca in this county, you'll be going around, you'll be molesting business people, and be taking money from them, then you can't give them official receipt from Seneca Corporation. Mama, you can get a free airtime. You can right here to tell the world the reason why you're molesting the people. The reason why you have exhibited a high degree of corruption. Can you explain yourself to the people here? So we can see. The issue. Then you not send the receipt. You read it from. Then you go send me at the back. Then the people call you back and say, no, my come back. People can't do that in the report. They say, oh, I forget. Then you can send me it from. You can know it in the impact. Then you just go send me. Now it clear. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Now let's come to the recent reality. That one was said 2024. To tell you that the Tuesday meeting that I played for them, and as such, nobody should go there to still be doing business. Nobody should go to the place to still be doing business. This communication Tottenham Western Institute PO Box 121, White Avenue, Zwedu City, Grand Nigeria County, Monrovia, Liberia, May 8. The first one we read that was December 13, 2024. This one 26 reference citation. Dear sir, we still want to have a case study, and the case study is on Elijah T. Smith. Dear sir, Mr. Elijah T. Smith, Our warmest compliment for your cooperation and respect. Our warmest compliment for your cooperation and cordially invited to a meeting in the office of the principal of the Tottenham Wesley Institute on May 11, 2026 at about 12 p.m. to participate in the discussion of the school land squatter rights, responsibility, and time limit of duration. Please feel none to attend to avoid future embarrassment or misunderstanding. And this letter, this communication was signed by Mr. William C. Gay, Vice Principal for Administration, Tottenham Wesley Institute of Boston, May 8, 2026. They're calling the tenant to come and participate in the discussion that has to do with the Tottenham Wesley Institute land squatter right business. The file letter was written by Mr. Buster Tally, predecessor. So Mr. Buster Tally doesn't know anything. He came and from information from her principal deputies. When Buster was Tally in the county here, that time they know how that particular Tottenham Wesley Institute, these are people that attended some schools. So they know the length and breadth of those particular places. So he decided to call some of these people. And this time around, he didn't. Mr. Brown Body is doing the communication. Tenants. And then he also signed the conversation that we also have to find out. Why is it? Why was he not signing? As an institution erecting on behalf of Tottenham Wesley Institute, why was he not signing along with some of his principal deputies? And then you are also signing with Mr. James Dwight. So we also need to visit Mr. James Dwight. Why is it Mr. James Dwight? I'm not too sure. His name is their signature is there. But Mr. James Dwight, opposite. What some communication directing on behalf of Tottenham Wesley Institute? You sign it. As a secretary to Tottenham Wesley Institute campus school. Secretary. So the campus school had campus officials, they had campus committee, and the principal was signing as the principal. He said the supervising principal, Tottenham Wesley Institute. You not sign as the principal for Tottenham Wesley Institute, you signing as the supervisor for the supervising principal for Tottenham Wesley Institute. While you are seeing a degree of corruption, it's contagious under our law. It constitutes imprisonment. How the schools then will grow. You see the kind of situation we find ourselves in here. If Superintendent Graham was superintending well in this county, tell the Grand Jira County is second to none. The reason why I say if you are superintending well, because this, but to leave for you go Morovia, to leave for you go Morovia. If somebody say using the government car to run transport with now, then you say the bomb will show you picture. You can't sit down in the country. So many things happening here. Almost superintendent, welcome back again. Yeah. Tomorrow morning, tomorrow in the evening. When the result comes from the cloud, because you server in the cloud, then our dashboard team will do the evaluation and tell exactly how it's coming on, because it has to do with Grand Jira business. The committee that you set up when you went to Quinemo, that committee still on no result. We want to know what's happening. Either tomorrow morning or tomorrow evening, we'll get on our one the chief. We're not forgetting about anything around here. You are speaking BB Bo when you're in Quinemo. you come by here, you go here, you go tomorrow. What are the Chinese people you go make? Restrictive issue discussed in that debate, not confrontation. Welcome by again. I can't tell the post is superintendent for a year chief. So just imagine and see what is not going here. That the mayor, the principal just say he changed. Mr. Bota Kloma or all person, the chief of office start to the county education office. Grand Jide County will go do a turn over and start being in rush. The man signing putting here supervising principal, Tubman Wilson Institute, school, and say campus school. What you got campus school? Tubman Wilson Institute campus school. My man, what kind of thing you're doing back? So when they see you, when they see you, not know the real communication now here at HR, then all the principal and two now you don't know the real communication too now. It's just a right. You can't do that to them. You can't do that to them. So all these things, they are information that Mr. Boston Talent need to know. He just come in. You should not say that in our school. Because there are so many things that the people did. Now you wrote the communication based upon what you saw there. Say the corporation after 300 from one of the tenants in our place. You need to feet down on the ground to see what is happening. If I even to call you, you're not going to locate all the people there. In your own office, you don't even know their communication and how you get it. The time we're telling the people the memo what properly you say you run a school, you use your own ingenuity. By the time we're getting all the people there from behind you are seated. Something somewhere is not right. The communication administratively, you decide to use your principal deputy for administration. They wrote letter. They wrote communication to the tenant. December 2024. 2 years after, almost, you wrote again. After you talk about the school, you decided to write the people. In the process of that, then the people going there, say the corporation going to the place without due diligence to the $1,000 US from the so that the thing they said they can do. She just sending her people there in the field. They're going and harassing people, molesting people, intimidating them. The certain mayor is aware on the ground that if you employ somebody to be your principal deputy, to be acting to steer the affairs of the administration, when you're not here, that person should be the person who exhibits a degree of corruption. You have that drama on your plate. This is the receipt. Say the corporation doesn't even have an account. You don't get financial regulation there. No policy in City Corporation. No policy. City Corporation doesn't have any financial policy. Because if you have a financial policy, financial transaction that involve this amount of money, they should deposit it strictly to the City Corporation account. But because you don't want to be accountable, no transparency in the accountability, no 4R principle, you don't have policy. They go in the fee, they collect the money, you tell them exactly what to do, you're running city like that. 3 years ago, you can't get anything. You are never going to any community to dedicate one single project. And speak to the people, you don't do what you have to do. 56 community is in the place. Where you cover? That we can go see your handman. Nothing. So all the people that majority of the people, because not all of them. Some of the people that are behind the city mayor, these are things they're getting themselves involved into. They can't be trusted on the ground that this is Jimmy who exhibited corruption. Is the one putting a phone number on the receipt. That me do it now. I the one corrupted the whole system. Send the city mayor can say now that me do it. will harass the people. Let me see what they should do. That's a defined administration. You see what's happening behind you? Now, this is a communication route rating. May 8th. From December 13, 2024, another communication corporation was going to the mail and taking 300 United States dollars from the mail. This is the conversation that we are in tonight. Now we are in a public court. The grand jurors are seated. Cross-examination from the Gedeh Communication Network Incorporated, the voice of Gedeh, the voice of the people, the voice of the voiceless. The representation, we just make our representation, and then the lawyers, the judges presiding are the people, for the people, by the people, and to the people. According to the Constitution, we are now in the public court, cross-examination, so that we can be retired from the stage. If you want to put your opinions through to where we are tonight, 878-382 or on 0775-151-308. On our WhatsApp line, you can call us on +231 772 770 212 to put your calls through, so that we can have a conversation on this debate. State Institute, who owns the land, by virtue of documentation years back. So maybe 1970, 1980, 1960, you have an opinion about that place. You attended our school. Besides attending our school, you were here. You saw the place. You move on. We are where we are. This is why the teacher, the Pope principal there in the place. So Mr. Brown Barry then created complete dramatical drama in our play before leaving. You principal for the school, you writing on behalf of the school, is a supervising principal. Thomas Wilson Institute Campus School. Campus School? Mama, your man make people be discouraged about doing education. Man. What? What kind of thing is that? Principal, it means that you make what you wrote. The vice principal for administration, the vice principal for student affairs, the vice principal for parent association, the PTA, this and that, the student leadership, the security leadership, the how they call it, the marketeer that's selling on the campus, their leadership. Nobody know anything about what the people are doing those days. And then Mr. Lee, Wilson Institute, campus school. And they're not even campus school, but campus schools. Campus schools. Yeah? So all the schools on that campus, that committee, what are waiting? The committee you get up? Okay. We'll take our musical break when we are back. Put your calls through, so that we can have a conversation here on our tonight show. This is where we are. Grand Gedeh County Thomas Wilson Institute, Zwadu City Corporation, who owns the land. Personality check. Good evening, sir. How are you today? Shedrack Kokai Blau. Welcome back, Chief. Way back in the 90s. Now taught me when I was in junior. Shedrack Kokai Blau. I mean, a session and grand you can I know me. I'm on a 16 session here. So session and then when you put knee upon their children and say, you call it me S Kokai Blau. When you may find a year, the right way you take money find that you not use. When they year end, next year end, the other year end, the name of that red, I want to go behind me, Kokai. Check all the Bible people in Grand Direct there. Check the tradition they can get at during end. It are not all rest and make money 2 years there. It will be okra, dry okra. Zero cool. This is James Bale. How are you today, sir? Mosikai, James Doe, Esco Kai Blau, Joshua Double, Buster Taddy, Monk. The man, I want to put it to say different thing. Let me see. Now, I want to read the 2026 communication. The 2026 communication that was written by the new principal here. So I don't understand what are the people getting communicated. They wrote they wrote a tenor. Then the tenors then they wrote them. Then 2026 May 8, then May 8, 2026. The current principal, Mr. Buster Tari, and the vice principal for administration, they wrote the communication to all these tenors there. Then set a corporation going there now and taking money from the same people. Reference, they say citation. Dear Sir Elijah T. Smith, our warmest compliments for your cooperation and respect. You are cordially invited to a meeting in the office of the principal of the Tottenham Western Institute on May 11, 2026 at 12 p.m. in the discussion on the school land squatter rights, responsibility, and time limit of duration. Please fail not to attend to avoid future embarrassment or misunderstanding. And this announcement was signed by Mr. William C. Gay, Vice Principal for American Racing Institute. This announcement was also approved by the Principal, Tottenham Racing Institute, Mr. Buster Tari. That was the communication of late that was written. Just imagine, who owns the land? State corporation? State corporation. Why you own a communication, you all wrote the people. Left, say you just pass here around where anywhere you see development, you go there. I mean, in the city, you got to come in me our office. You go to that man and start intimidating the man with someone. Will summon you. Now you say you summon the man. Summon the man. If you think now you in line with the law, Then if the man is in violation, someone the man fine him. So when you summon the man, and let me tell you one thing. You know what they did? The Zoetion, the Zoe Corporation, 5 judgment wasting institute by way of the security arrest that they failed to clean a particular place. So if you say the corporation that they lead that place to be dirty because the place belong to Zoe, say that belong to judgment wasting institute. That because of that, the certain corporation came to effect certain ordinance against the Tottenham Wasting Institute administration, and the security was victimized. Then that place you go buy again and go take money from the people. You go take money from the men. So why you're building Grand Gile like this? And the thing must say now here and say, no, my man, you can't do that kind of opportunity to us. You see the way you're doing? Yeah. You mess it up. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome back. What I don't will explain this thing to us. I don't understand the sentence used here. Tottenham Western Institute campus schools. I don't understand what they call campus schools. School campus or campus schools. What kind of thing they call anyway before maybe the program finish? The people they explain to what they call because I seen it here. The secretary has you campus schools. And what was the campus schools? What talking about Tottenham Western Institute on the land. So that committee your form in our place. Okay, you will explain it later on. Now the question here is the question here is you've been dealing with it people here. Let's zoom down and you all are there. You all know what are 50 people you all get to deal with there, or the people been dealing with, all are 70, all are 90 the people been dealing with there. But the fact remains that we can even get a 3 or 4, 5. That alone will validate the debate that there are plenty of people to that place that people been dealing with. You know, and you can call. So each of them, to be exact, Mr. Smith were paying 18. The other people, somebody there were paying $15. The co-agent there will pay $5, 18 and that. When you put all that money there together, now the player come from both today to day. You're making you're running our school at the detriment of the parent and at the future of the children, specifically the girls' children. That place you're coming from before you're running our school at the teachers don't sit and eat. And you principal, Mr. Branke Body, prosperity going to josh you in Grand Gedeh County here. You sitting down looking at your friends, you in office, and looking at teachers that making it to be to that look without any teacher, without teacher in our play, without principal debited to you, not principal in our play. They have you there because you have vice principal for students, you have vice principal for instruction, vice principal for academic, and you need all of them. Then you have teachers in the classroom, in the absence of that, nobody can have you as a principal in that place. No parent will send, then you get PTA. Now the player get all the money that you're collecting over the years. Who is Grand Gedeh and not doing get soon and day? The point is to go credit to that place. That is, they be appropriating money from the business people that place. Then we have can fund select corporation people. Every one of you need to be fire sacked and dismissed. Now the thing I learn about the private sector. When you are caught, you go in the next day. People see you passing around here, you call your bank government official name. See government official name around here. Any community you're passing before you leave from your around somebody. You buy what an invasion that Unity Party did, for which some of those government officials are repeated. When I say repeated, you are represented before. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good. Before they get you counted, before you have this, before they can get you counted, they will do evaluation. But you want everybody to vote for the party before the party can get a job. The time we were here, they were telling who bring Benin in government and this and now they cannot do. Somebody will go walk up to go to their family meeting, they care Grand Gedeh check go in a party. Then I say what they're adding that they say Grand Gedeh County for them. Yeah, now. You get Grand Gedeh County check but the way you want to do it, you're doing now. You're putting checks in, you're putting checks in people in money that you can just see and just dish up. Yeah, Grand Gedeh County here now. City Corporation. This city have been around here now for a good number of years. See as Zodu City look like. City Corporation giving proposed to and added to people and going back to business people and harassing them. Then you go to the place. Then you start taking more people. That's a high degree of criminalism. That's a high degree of corruption. Now, if you think what you did, it was correct, why you could not use City Corporation official receipt? I mean, anything that you do that you think is in line with the law, the very first thing you tell the person, no, I'm here to enforce the ordinance. Anything that has to do with fine, we just tell you how the fine going to look like. You pay in the City Corporation account, carry the bank receipt, the deposit slip to City Corporation Finance Department. They will be able to give you your official receipt. When you come back here again for inspection, we want to see your official receipt. You move from there. And you receiving money, you get receive book. So all the burden that can be hanging on your there, all the thing that the planet that you get inside. So let me get the VAR principle for that for student affairs. Mr. Ben Rabo, you're selling out to that thing that we are camping there. I know what kind of VAR principle that will get in the county here. Mr. Ben Rabo, you're just sitting out in your classroom there, you're going to allow the people to be running the school. You don't know what happening outside. And the people you run. There tomorrow, I think we are there tomorrow. And back to back, you are talking Wesley Institute. You are TWI. Vice Principal for Student Affairs. You are TWI. So you see what they put them been doing to you? Teacher don't have cafeteria in that place. The school don't even have latrine. And they put collecting money from business people. They're collecting money from business people to do that. They're not able to bring cafeteria to that place. So let's assume that Mr. Brown Biden spent 21 years to that place. So he been collecting money from the tenant there for 21 years. 21 years. So it's a matter of paying $18 per month. Let's assume that you start dealing with them in 10 years. So you pay $18 per month times 12 times 18 or times 10. It's a matter of paying $10 per month. $10 times 12 times 10. And the money you've been collecting. That money, when you put it together, you're not able to, even the one you're going to collect per year, you're not able you're not able to set up a committee. You are under obligation to set up a committee to build a latrine. You tell me what's the institute should not be having your own electricity. Solar panels should be there, up to date, because it has given you, as compared to all schools. Who gave him motor money? Nobody gave him motor money. Who gave him sewer money? Look at the play the exit in Gray High School. Nobody gave him sewer money. But the place you sitting down, people renting your land, they're giving you money. So you can do all the things to make that school up to date. Drama. He needs to take a break and know what to do. Other than that, the guys ran the show. Senate Corporation already finished taking 1 year money from that man. So you see how, so for the next 1 year, Tottenham Western Institute not going to get any money from that. The only way you get money from that man, and say you make sure you take Senate Corporation to tax. And then when for them take money from other people, they need to pay back. You pay back. But look, Mr. G. Nimi or opposite will get himself involved into what he get himself involved into. I think it's not right. It's not right. Mr. G. Nimi should not treat grandchildren the way he treated grandchildren. And business people here, again, you have that to happen when you have a certain male who doesn't have time for sweating. This is the country we find ourselves in. And one thing you have to realize is that we all have visa for grandchildren country. Our visa is valid for grandchildren. The validation is until God calls us. We have this become a better place for our generation just around and our generations expected. What thing you want to here? One good thing I learned was some of you from the Ministry of Education when you read that you can see you're not understanding why you wrote. 5 principles for administration will write a communication and say campus schools. You're writing on behalf of campus schools, or you're writing on behalf of the schools that are on the campus. My man, the education board will tell maybe that education 17 or 17. You know, look at the things that you guys are doing. And how do you expect Grand Jida County to progress? What do you think we need to do to our own county the way we are behaving to the county? You see thing we have here, you see the dramatical drama here. Tottenham Western Institute, Senate Corporation, business people in Limo. Who can we trust? Tottenham Western Institute administration. We have two administration. Mr. Brown Barry, he reckoned on behalf of Tottenham Western Institute, he says supervising principal. Supervising principal for what thing? You supervising principal? 2024, you're supervising principal? Supervising principal for TWR? What you supervising for? They don't get latrine. Before EPA can go there and go find you. You seated. And you see the reason why we say the CEO encouraging corruption? It was an independent thing to order you. Your own order by not high chief. Your own order that from 9 o'clock in the morning to tomorrow 4 o'clock. Then the audit report ready already. And the audit report is ready already. So that you see what you're doing in the public schools. And they got other teachers. You see it? When I visited, one time I visited Top Wilson Institute in the evening. See the teachers. They were all there ready to go to classes. Their uncle, they not, yeah. You know, their uncle, they don't know. They don't really know what you're doing to them. Just imagine. With this imagination, the way when now somebody come to you and tell you, say, I want to use your latrine. The way you start thinking, or the way, with relaxation, you can tell them, say, yeah, use the next door, go down the this is a door. And when you don't have that, and you tell them, oh, mama, what you Malaysia the hustle. Student in the classes go and use the bathroom. What are they breaking back? You're running the school at the detriment of the parents. On the ground that the parents will all of the time, more especially for the females, monthly will be sending our children to the hospital for check. Because they're going to school. It's not possible that you will have that students that you say from Monday to Friday they will go to school. Nobody will use a latrine. After every 2 hours, even 1 whole hour, teaching activity, people sitting down, more than 700 people sitting down, so and nobody will use a latrine. It's not possible. And you're running the school like that. You sitting down and everything falling down. Then you have own money to, the interpretation from Mr. Brown Body telling Mr. Buster Tyler that you use your own money from your pocket to run the school. The interpretation is that the way we carry the school, the kind of thing that we created here, the thing that we did that people don't know about, that when you can, you'll soon get to know about. Another easy thing. I feel for you. This school year, yeah, you don't know what we did to this school year. That's the interpretation. And then you're saying that you're running the show to that place. Yes, sir, yeah. Tottenham Western Institute Campus Schools Committee. You divide your position and the more you say. I'm not too sure. I'm still thinking. Why is it wrong? You check that. I'm thinking that Mr. James Joel opposite will sign the communication. Will sign. Yes, he can sign that they are discussing with tenant about Tottenham Western Institute property. But I don't want to know where he fitting in between. Because Tottenham Western Institute conversation, yes, they can ask for your opinion. You can't allow Mr. Brown Body to drag you into that kind of a debate. That you will sign a communication going to the tenant, and the tenant are paying money. So what was established with regard to the internally generated revenue? And any money generated in the name of Tottenham Western Institute should be deposited in the Tottenham Western account year. Any money generated, your internally generated revenue, any money generated in the name of your family should be kept into your family account. Your family don't get account, will designate somebody in the family to be the treasurer. Any money that was generated in the name of that family should be kept to that family account or the family treasurer. In the absence of that, it means that you're doing something totally different. You allow Mr. Brown Body to do it like that. You see it? The CEO who ran away from the country would never go into that. Never belong to government. You're not going into it. We still telling you from the time he made that change that the corruption that you decided to cover at the Tottenham Western Institute is still coming on every day. My disappointment when I visited the institute in the evening time was the teachers. And the reason why I was disappointed was responsible men and women, elders, family heads. So the way they are teaching here now, suppose they won't use the bathroom, how they will manage? That's what went to my mind. And that was my disappointment. The way they are here, punctual, they go use the bathroom. Where they will go? Or what happened right now is somebody having a break. Any of them can come back home and tell their children and say, "Oh, my food I left on the table there. You bring it to me on the campus. We're still on here today. So you just bring out my food there. Let me eat small this one again. I was rushing so I did not eat. So you bring my food to me. What made they will sell it down here to eat? Then we say, what Grand Gedeh will be transformed? Why the superintendent of Grand Gedeh can't add the less Samuel do? You already want to be praising do around here for indigenous president, all the kind of thing like that. Do they wear, do the other one, do the other one. Nobody can emulate the example of Samuel do. Emulate the example of Samuel do. All our leaders, our representatives and senators, nobody will take it from the last 80 years. No representatives, senators, and county leaders here. Superintendent, from superintendent, representative, senator, for the past 18 years, that can be here as Samuel Doe. No way, but Samuel Doe from right here. The crown me. Manager by walkabout. No senator can do that in Grand Gedeh. No senator have done it. To say unannounced, the senator come to Grand Gedeh country and start going from communities or start visiting districts and start asking the people there whether your county coordinator ever visited that place. Your county coordinator, your district coordinator, should give you a wet plane. You're to be the one to be furnishing what Kula Baba say. The people from Guinea community, what the people of Guinea community say, based upon the meeting that he or she conducted with the people. What was their resolution forwarded to you? You put people in position, you're just leaving them. You're not even checking. When the representative is ready, at the time they get to know what happening is ready. Are your position there? Are your position there? I think you're supposed to be doing. Amen. Yeah. Tell God, take you, say, we did not win election in Grand Jeddah County. Because even the 2023 election now, I was supporting Madam Buri to be representative for the place. Thank God we not even win the election, sir. Because Madam Buri herself, she was really coming to get tough time if she was representing. I campaign for you, representative, go say I'm already on test 7. And when I campaign for you, you win election, I'm working in your office, you're not going to dismiss me. The time I was campaigning for you here, you dismiss me for in the community before you say you dismiss me. It's not possible. They will put talking, they will get tired. You can't dismiss me. You that all the power that agreement. When you win election, you will not dismiss me from your office yet. You work for the people of Grand Jeddah County yet. The time we're passing around here telling the people say we'll work for the community, telling what they want in the community, you go say I'm alright. No way. And before you get on that list, an office staff will say you can't take you district coordinator when you're not wearing you sack. They'll fire you because it's supposed to be going in the community. The time we're going there campaigning for the people are telling all things. You should have meeting with the people and doing evaluation of their representatives working. What they want to be done. Just sit down in Montreal, whole day you'll be going from R and J, you'll be passing all around this and that. You write Google kind in the name of representative, no, or senator, no. Come back in this place, in your county, ask the community people. Good evening, welcome to Voice of Gedeh Radio. The dramatical drama is on. Where are you joining us from? Good evening, welcome to the Voice of Gedeh Radio. The dramatical drama. Who owns the land? City Corporation or Tobe Wilson Institute?
That's a very good question.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to know who owns the land. Thank you. Good evening. Of the Voice called Gedeh FM and we're going to the good solution of Grand Jeddah County, the patient managed solution. The patient managed, peaceful, when we cut into situation. But don't get me wrong. If we prevent a man to come on and will generally retaliate.
Of course, yes.
And retaliate comes with disaster. Disaster. Destruction comes with faithfulness. To create enemy because what we damage things now, therefore become enemy. And we do it again. I don't think that what we want in our country. We continue to ask this question. Is the country called Grand Jeddah have stakeholders? Do we have stakeholders? Do we have who dearly love this country that we can refer to as a Christian organization and a democratic citizen of Grand Jeddah country? I don't think we have such in our country, in my mind. We will also have religious council, members of Grand Jeddah country, and do we have the answer to those questions that Mr. N.O. no, we don't have. Why? Because all of the crime of the children of Grand Jeddah country when there's a crime in the house, the house is also doing parents to guard the process to control. Even if you will not give it to them, make a promise, they will calm down the tension in the house because you need a peace. And with peace, something good can take place in the home. But instead, right here, we are crying, we are crying, we are crying, but yet we claim to say without religion. We supposed to set a God and stick to the power. We tell you how the grace of counsel, we're supposed to call all of us to go and say, pray.
Oh, we lost Belekatu on the line. That's the network. Hoping to get it on the line again. Now, you see, sometimes when the conversation goes like that, then the business people, they will, yeah, and on his bike. Good evening and welcome to. But no, the ground rule doesn't permit you to do that way. Now, what you do is that you dress away from your receiver. You know, people writing communication to individuals, business official communication, and they confuse the communication that was written by Mr. Brown Barry at the time. He said Tottenham Wilson Institute campus schools. So again, when you check and see the one written by Boston Tari, it say how they call it sign Mr. William Say Gay Vice Principal, Tottenham Wilson Institute. Approve Mr. Boston Tari, Principal, Tottenham Wilson. The two letters go to the business people. How are they taking their administration? There are two different groupings writing the people. Everybody came in Tottenham Wilson Institute. The same Tottenham Wilson Institute, there are two planets renting. Mr. James Dwight Secretary, Tottenham Wilson Institute Campus Schools. Mr. William Say Gay, Vice Principal for Administration, Tottenham Wilson Institute. Tottenham Wilson Institute, Mr. Buster Tani. Approved here, Mr. Brown K. Barry, Supervising Principal, Tottenham Wilson Institute Campus Schools. My man, we can ask the people. But anyway, the CEO said, the letter from the CEO of the letter from the CEO of the Bahrain and HR when he said that drama. Then what the other principal will say, so let your light social media, other thing, you're just writing and you're just putting organizing two different groupings acting on behalf of Tottenham Wilson Institute. They want a citation, they writing the men to come. You're writing the report on the 8th of May. Again, the men have been taking money, State Corporation have been taking money from the people already. So the transaction with the Brown Barry administration is you are in a place, you're transacting with business people, but your principal debitees, they are not aware. And you don't have a latrine to the place, you don't have cafeteria to the place. Good evening. Welcome back.
I'm glad that you read it. I don't know. Just keep bouncing, bouncing.
That's a network.
All right, well, that's right. We went through it. Just as you were saying.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be having a nation council and be interpreting the good word of God to us that will make us to have that fear, even if we choose to have gone back to somebody, but because the religious culture has proven to us to establish it, and it has been a process as to proceed as a leader let that fear be there. Out of 100%, if we struggle with it, our weekend, our weekend, 10%, then a woman should take 90%.
Of course.
On the contrary, we get to recognize the presence of the nation council in our country. Get back to of the land. Yes, our Congo, we are the owner of the land. Where are you? Where are you? So you want to be behind the river and be nothing just that you own the land? After it's supposed to be there, we tell you, we say, hey, I am the owner of this land. Come down, my son. Come down. And then we continue to play hard again. So that what they do, yes, don't do it. The owner of the land has spoken. The owner of the land, don't do your hard land on this side. But where are they? Because they can do that the content number of all of them. So the more than you select, because when you think it's a little bit, one direct cross country, and then move up and it comes in his account, how will that person speak out? Then we call them federal council. They are not. They are not. How many times have you made an attempt before any election to go? Maybe from schools, local government, just not every sector for that matter. You get the money, that problem. You get to the sector, that problem, completely. Not a decision or improvement. That's the person gets to. But we continue to crack and crack and crack and crack. They kept telling that if you choose to not listen to the voice of Jesus, you must have listened to your pastor. In one blessing of listen to smart FM. Now, if you want to do it, I will tell you the way, talking about yourself, and you hear small things that we can do continue in the street. And you're looking for. When will you take action? We are not saying that action should be a negative form. Then what will you call it? Then you can never like, what will you call it to action in the negative years? You know what is happening in the room? And then I'll say, well, and when we get there, what will be a call it? So that you don't look up to us now. We are tired with that interview. When they want to talk to you as little energy, they want to talk to you as middle country, they want to talk to you as very well. Tell you, you want to look at it as somebody else. Yes, because the captain here for the practices and law for country, they are the ones in the country. They are the ones who are in the country, they need the activities. You know about the position. You know, come after general and say, hey, I want the chief. Let me say what I say no to you. All of you are very born politicians. All of you, preachers of men. You want to refer to me as God everybody, then you also steal our money. You get to criminal behavior, we should call it election. We should go to that. You are the one forcing the development, you are the one favoring the development of our country, you are the one very contribute. You support our development because the time are limited. The better you do for you are going to do, the time will follow you there. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. It's a nice sound talking. Thank you. It's a nice sound talking to you on Voice of Gedeh Radio. If you just tune in, listen to the voice of the people, the voice of Gedeh 88.5, me guys, from the Telegram community here in Zwaju Grand Gedeh County. We are doing sector rectification on our program. Face the issue. And one thing, let me tell you, let me be very honest to tell you today. The administration of Mr. Buster Tani at the Tottenham Wilson Institute needs to see this on the tender on the TWR land that has the structure right was needs to be protected anyway. He's a business partner to the Tottenham Wilson Institute, not just coming in. He's a business partner for some years now. So he was harassed, molested, intimidated, and then he was duped by City Corporation, Grand Gedeh County. Specifically, they extracted money from him, and that person was identified as one Mr. Jim Mimi according to the receipt. I don't think that the Jim Mimi I know to reduce himself to that level, harass the man with a contempt power and say, we'll summon you. And then the man have to pay 300 United States dollars for a squatter right permit from the 1st to May 2027. Now again, then we all want to know whether the man pay for 2025 May 1. May 1, 2025 to May 1, 2026. If he did not pay, the City Corporation, why did they not go to him? They really belong to City Corporation. Why they never went to him? Why are they going to him now? That can start digging for. So the administration of Mr. Buster Tally need to start asking these questions. And then the campus, let me see the other one signed by Mr. Bali and committee. And the one again, the campus schools. The campus schools. Supervising, yeah. Mr. Brown Body created a complete drama at the top different culture than when he left to that school. So all alone, you're principal for the school. When you're dealing with business people, you are not telling them that he is the principal for the school. You are telling them that he is the supervising principal for Tottenham Wilson Institute campus schools. Now later you go care in front of any magistrate, in front of a magistrate, a seasoned magistrate in our country. You know, you are a principal in the school and renting business people who can't do business with their school year. Then you giving a different position, giving a different title, and giving a different name. Just imagine. Melekatu was speaking general about error council. We just giving a day, then we'll start talking about if I will get a superintendent in that month, he prefer paramount chief took the council to police station, but they threw the case out. A paramount chief in Grand Gedeh County, when people talking about Grand Gedeh business, we tell the people that they have no business to call the superintendent to order. And here they put a police station, cancel the police station. Then the council that the police people had to throw. No, the police people not send the government want empower them, mean that they not know the law. They know the law. You carry people to that place, they will investigate. When they don't see mandatory into it, they can't send it to court, they will throw us out. The county council should suspend our paramount chief. But we'll get on our there tomorrow. They'll have your council meeting. Suspend him. He's a traitor. He betrayed the structure of Grand Director. But that one will get on it tomorrow. Educational sector. When you're ready to say our children they're not performing in various schools, the way you're running this. Ministry of Education, they're not play to come hustle. They play to come impart knowledge and prepare those children. Send them to us at the university level, then we'll transform them into academicians. We'll send them out now to the community. Then they become nation builders. That's why you're just talking against one another whole day so they can make your principle then. When they make your principle then, at the end of the day, then you're sitting down in the place here, you're not performing. Setting principle for a school. Look at the letter that Mr. Bosatari and Mr. Sai Gedeh wrote. He said, via principle for administration, Tottenham Wilson Institute. Then the title say, principle, Tottenham Wilson Institute. Let's see your own title here, the letter that wrote December 2024. Mr. Brown K. Bali, supervising principal, Tottenham Wilson Institute campus schools. How many years can give on that to you? So what you had it? You had it beyond some kind of title. There are teachers that in the via principles that in that place, they don't know anything about the way you proceeding. You set up your own committee, you're going to business people there, you're taking money from them. The school don't even have chairs, they don't even have anything. They want to say contribution that Jesse Body can contribute to the place. You see the kind of thing you get yourself involved into? Who will take decision? The type of CEO that will get like you're in fact, Madam Benita Duru is seated. And the National Teachers Association President, Grand Gedeh Chapter, is seated. And principals, teachers have been intimidated, harassed, molested in this county. Yes, so your PTA chair people, your chairman for Grand Gedeh County, because teachers, because the principal recorded corruption, harassment, and intimidation, they demoted the man. The PTA is yet to come up with a position statement. National Teacher Association of Grand Gedeh County, the leadership is yet to come up with a position statement. You see how people can't trust you? You see how they occupy the positions. They are harassing, molesting, intimidating teachers and principals here. You got the CEO here who came and harassing people in the county. He formed a team, a clique with the superintendent of the county to go against his own people. Till now, the superintendent is aware, fully aware. The school principal situation is by the superintendent of this county. The superintendent is yet to take a decision. Just imagine. So how can we trust the superintendent to be the superintendent of this county? How can we? Any Mosi Mayor you here can go into hula balu. Your right will be violated. Nobody will talk anything about it. Nobody. Absolutely nobody. Don't even be there. But no, in the history of this country, honor his administration, defend any Nigerian in line with the law. No way. On the ground that the superintendent is seated and teachers, principal are harassed, intimidated, and molested when the government stand for accountability, transparency, the rule of law. in honor your administration in your county, the district, exposing, and he was demoted and transferred. Till now, no one sentence from the superintendent office with regard to that situation. No investigation. Can we trust the superintendent? No. So why you want to bring Senator Thomas Yahani to telling the vice principal, to telling the vice president that we say we don't want the superintendent that you're forcing on. You aware, Mr. Superintendent, they play Ipaba before you come to Zwedu. Dweji Town. What is your opinion when you're entering Dweji Town, you're leaving Dweji Town? What informs your decision about that place, about the school? Today, you are here to take a decision. You know how long now? The letter that was written, what they chap all in our letter, and they said they demoted the man. You get a letter. You have, and they recorded that they based on, and they said they demoted the principal from Marble Elementary and Junior High School. You are requested because the recording is very long. Honorable Superintendent, just give us your messenger account so we can send a recording to you for you to listen to it and see whether the particular, how they call the principal should be demoted and transfer vacation. What are yet to say something about the particular issue of corruption that was exhibited, that was validated against the people of this country, against a Liberian. What the oath you took? What is the explanation of the oath that you took? Here it is. Here we are. This is how far we are again. We're telling you again on the platform. Now, Honorable Branch Jida Kante is being molested, harassed, intimidated, and being threatened. And based upon that, the man had to gain money. And somebody gave him fake receipt. Day before yesterday, we told you that from the Human Resource Department of the Ministry of Internal Affairs at the time, one of your most senior government officials in this country was giving a fake ID card. You do anything about that? Something to rectify that, to put an end to that. That same government official going to call back on the radio to say, with the help of the superintendent, they took the fake ID card from me. They were not the same. He called on the radio and he said that. He heard that. He did not do anything. The issue with this order, the issue with the Marble Elementary and Junior High principal, you heard that. You did not do anything. The issue with the Bucket Junior High School, students doing your administration, this is since the establishment of the county from 1964 when we get county status. Of all the superintendents, only your administration as a superintendent, the student get 2 ID cards. Public school student get 2 ID cards, 1 academic year. Now go achievement. Before the president can cancel, put in your annual message so you can inform people that achievement. You did not do anything. Just imagine. Where are we? Then you between the vice president office and the president office so they can re-nominate you to the Ministry of Local Government. So that the team to make report you have for you. To come for the deal. When you're coming, you must please bring 1 copy of the superintendent annual report to the people of Grand Jide County, and not to us. You must get it to validate the debate. You get it. Then you must show or which one in the district in Grand Jide County that the superintendent ever have annual message. A report to the people of Grand Jide County. So they have 2 statutory districts. You tell us when last after 3 years that the superintendent ever visited Bison Statutory District Health Office in Bison Jaudi. Now when he want to, not because he had engagement, no. He must have visited the view. So now we can move on. As people in county, sector ratification is what we need. The only way Grand Jide County will be good, except we all agree to work for Grand Jide, build Grand Jide, move Grand Jide, and then present Grand Jide as county and live as people. The more we do that, the good and better decision people are going to make in this place. Remember, the only time you know this is not weakness. Prosperity is going to judge each and every one of us here. If you defend any political actors, any of our actors here, any of them, the many of them that we have, so many political actors, but if you defend any one of them, remember prosperity is going to judge you. How you are defending them, why you are defending them, when that you are presenting them on the defense to the people of Grand Judah County. Posterity is going to judge you tomorrow. The life we live today speak for us tomorrow. Remember, what we do is not how we do it. We should be careful how we do it, what we do it, when we are going to do it, and for whom that we are doing this thing. 7 minutes past 11 p.m. here in our country and county. And this message is taking you home. Face the issue is returning tomorrow, same time, same station. From the Jida Communication Network Incorporated, on behalf of the Board of Directors, from the team members, the Voice of the People, the Voice of Gedeh 88.5 megahertz. From the telecom community, he is right to Grand Gedeh County. Being part of our team, joining this family for sector ratification was a nice time being part of us. We appreciate it. Your opinion is Gedeh County forward. Liberia is the only country that we have. We're coming back tomorrow. Now, see, you're telling the poacher and people their money, you're telling a gallant their money, you're not doing anything with it. You're not passing you the money and say, oh, yeah, me, I'll pay the money back. What pay? What are you not paying? Nobody knows. You're not involved. Person down at the chair. They call her Petty. Beatrice Gallo. Good evening, Mama. How are you today? Bully. Teresa Gole Gallo. Get well soon, Mama. tomorrow again in the evening. The way you're looking at grandchildren, that's not how we're looking at grandchildren. Grandchildren counting will be correct. When they say election feeling like that, the other party win, you can get poaching. You're putting your knee down, you're dividing the job and thing, all the kind of thing. You're just holding on to the development. Again, I want to welcome back to the county, Grand Jide County Visiting Superintendent. Because the man will soon go by again. As soon as the man here is your whole year, then they go by again. I mean, if you don't be, I don't know why you worrying at that for the re-nomination being. Fee visitation this week. I mean, not news when we say we'll come and go to this, we'll come and go to this way, not news. They're not able to go around the country to know the condition of the people that are there. We the one who go there and can't tell the world how the country look like. The committee that was set up in Ziatan for the Jewish people, for that Chinese company against the people, they work with the people. That of the will tell you how far. Whether that committee concluded the report or whether the committee not get back to the people yet. Tomorrow we'll get a confirmation from Ziatan. That place where the superintendent went and you're acting and speaking, BB Bo and team move on to the place, set up committee. Committee can come up with a report to tell all the starter of the Chinese people to that place there. Tomorrow we'll tell you. That Grand Jide business, nobody is more than their friend. But the idea I was generating for them. Until then, I talk to you when I talk to you again. And this is how we want to go home. Voice of Gedeh is taking a break to resume tomorrow morning by 5:45 in the morning.